I greet you with peace and I greet you with love. Ziri boy, ukpokpo erisi so, wega fiugbe yodu oto ye dede o, oto ye dede. Ziri boy, ukpokpo zedesi so de, wega fiugbe yodu oto ye dede Obaseki, unwe ye dede. Share this post, share this video, share it to all Edo people worldwide. We are Yahoo Yahoo no Yemeyi. And you just fold your hand and you are looking at Obaseki with what he's doing, it means something is wrong with you. Obaseki and his character does not represent the interests of the Edo people. Obaseki and his attitude does not represent his interests for we, the Great Benin people. His actions, his move, since Noya he governor, unyime yano nyi, omakari marokba, emi yano u, omakari marokba, emi no muria, vokari agbon. Oh, ni Edo ufo na. Udazi no boma kwene. Imemi no zie no na oge ege na hina bede gbane. Udana de gberi agbone na. Iye do wakpagbe. Di oli uji ni mame wagbon. Uji okpa kekan ni mame wagbimana. Uji okpa kekan ni mame asivye do. Obaseki wari obo dada kiana. Owi ya mune gon. Ware wakboboyo wakboboyo wakueki no Obaseki do yedo ivyedo wayore o ro wayore Obaseki degbere. Many of you don't know Obaseki. There is something you have to know about a man. A man is not just what you see today. A man has a story. What is the story of a man? From the first day you come down on this earth, from that day you become attached to the energies that surround you. Any actions that you do on this earth keep following you because energy don't die. So what Obaseki is doing is here to finish the job he has started. What is the job Obaseki started? Many here don't know that Obaseki is not a Benin. Yes, he must want veo na ya. Obaseki Yedo. Obaseki is not from Benin. Ekenate Agbo of today. That's where Obaseki came from. He was living in a village, Waviyoba. Oga stay. Oga live here of I'm talking about Ago. Not that Berry Agbon, Nuwariti and Oria Sena. Because so he was living in this village, when he was living in that village in his past life, listening carefully. When he was living in that village, he started sleeping with a married woman. So the elders in that village, they called him. He was a young guy there, let's say like 22, 19 years old, very young. They called him. They wanted to deal with him because according to the laws and custom of that Yoba at that time, when you sleep with a married woman, there is a strong penalty for you. So Obaseki was so scared, he ran away. This is the present day where you can call Agbo of today. He ran away and he ran to Benin Kingdom. When he got to Benin Kingdom, he met Princess Idubowa, who later became Obavorame. Then he was just a prince. Prince Idubowa saw this young man, so smart, so brilliant. He was like, wow, you are so educated and smart. Come, let me protect you. People were running and saying, no, 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 no. We have to kill him. We have to do this to him. He slept with people's wife and he's running away. Prince Idugbawa was like, well, CIA is not my friend. Prince Idugbawa na Obaseki was say, that was where the friendship began, even when Idugbawa has never even become an Oba. So they built a relationship. Why did Idugbawa love him? Our Idugbawa loved him because we saw how smart he was. He saw how intelligent he was. He was thinking, this man can bandage my economic affair when I later become Oba. So it is good for me to build a friendship with him so that when I become Oba, even if I cannot trust the other elders who was there in the regime of my father, I can have a friend which I believe, which I trust, which I save his life. If I need Idugbawa na save the soul of Obaseki. Obaseki wa a Benin person where you be say normal Benin person where you come out. No. Idugbawa was the one who adopted him into Benin Kingdom. Now, as Benin people. So Idugbawa trained you. He took care of you. But because you were kind of also age mates, so you just grew together. And then Idugbawa become Oba. He made him in charge of commerce and everything. Because he was smarter than many of the other people, Obaseki Ayihu, if you get 10 things, he go give 4 to Oba, he go keep 6. If you get 20 things, he go give 9 to Oba, he go keep the rest. Obaseki becomes so rich. Some historians will even argue he was richer than Obavorame. But Runda face Oba, so Obaseki becomes so rich like Obavorame. Also, Obavorame like Oba Boririri Mari Obavorame. You see Obavorame as a client. You see Obavorame as something that he have to position. Because why? You go away the trade. You go calculate tasore. You go away ni ya. So ona mi Therefore, Obaseki, any year, he was doing trade with foreigners, even sometimes without authorization of Obaseki, of our Oba. So, you do a life, he did all these things. To cut the whole story short, war came, which was also triggered by its own action. War came. Now, the British took over the kingdom. They burnt down everything. Obaseki was among those who was telling the British, why you book now? This one all what? See where the things there. So he orchestrated the British to pick all these our artifacts. Because why he believed why we he was thinking they just wanted to steal our things and go. They never knew the British had a second plan. What was the second plan of the British? They did not just come to steal and go. They come to steal and then install their own system to be in charge forever. That was their dark plans, which Obaseki never knew. But we can't really blame him on that. But for now, now we are blaming him because why? You not believe the guy. Let's please the British. So he was even the one saying, because the British told him all these items we are taking now from the palace. These are the items we are going to use to pay for the damages of this war that has cost us. So we need them. Obaseki orchestrated all these items to be summoned and brought together. There is a reason I'm explaining this, because the energy don't die. The energy continues. So right now, so what happened? Obavorame was in a hideout. So he was even the one, so he become like the middleman between the Oba that is in a hideout in the forest and the British that is not taking over the kingdom. So when Oba sent him message, Ebo would send him message. He was always in the middle. Even when Obavorame decided and said he wants to volunteer his life so he can protect the people, he was not so happy with that, because he was thinking that Obavorame will not come and the Ebo will not just forgive him and take the soldiers. But unfortunately, Everybody don't also forgive him. They later carried Obavorame, they judged him, they sentenced him, and they sent him out of his own kingdom. Oja. They sent him out of his own kingdom. The generals, they hanged them and they did every nasty thing to them. What did Obaseki did? Oyibo carry Obaseki. They put him for share. They tell us, say, since now you, they know. So you may you help us, they coordinate all these your Edo people. We now Igbo, we know if we control them. But since they know you, you go fit help us, they control them. But something went wrong. What went wrong? There is a deep spiritual relationship between the Benins and their Oba. They are not just like, we are not just like every other tribes or people who will just say, hey, my king, king. No, we have a deep connection. But I go to your Oba. What is Oba? Our Omonoba is the illuminated soul which is reflecting and manifesting the light we all carry as a people. So when we say Omonobanedo, it's just trying to let you know this is the huge star which we all are attached to. So when you take that star away, we are useless and you cannot control us. You cannot position us. When that star is not positioned, the people cannot really function well. When something is wrong with that star, things are wrong with everybody. Everything is zigzag. So they did not know this. Obaseki, because he was ignorant. They be friends. So he did not really understand that deeper part of us. So he was thinking he can manage the whole Edona, but he was sitting there. Since 1897 to 1914, he was the one there. Was the nominal winner? The British governors, they now saw that these people, if you give the order, they know they take. Then they can't say, well, many Edo became depressed because if animals come out with all these rhythms and melody like our soul was broken because they have taken our light away. So we could not be happy. We are not satisfied. So Obaseki was feeling frustrated, even with the help of the British military who wanted to protect his governance. They were so frustrated because a dog man will go to a farm, he cannot work. And if you don't work, they cannot pay colonial people tax. A dog person will be in the market, he will just be like this. They cannot do anything. Because you can't expect a traumatized people. People you are just took away their only leader. You can't expect them for us to be happy and jumping. No, we are not that type of people. So to cut the whole story short, the British said, no, we have to install the son of Obavorame. We have to make sure this thing go back to that lineage so that that energy and that power that is following that bloodline can come back to the seat again and start creating balance. That is why from the moment now they now install the son of Obavorame Baweka, the second, that was the moment now they now was able to start positioning Edo people again. Before Edo people was finally happy and satisfied again, like Ebava or Degbere, our kingdom is back. Everybody start having joy. But the British was not happy. They were not happy because they understand the structure of ancient Benin Kingdom. And their biggest fear was, if we give this man a chance, what if he reactivates his promise? What if he reactivates his influence around people? And what if he did this, meaning our system and alien doctrines we are bringing will not survive? So the British was so concerned. But one thing they had as an advantage was, we have humiliated him. Nobody in the province will respect them anymore. Nobody will fear them anymore. Because we destroyed their palace, we burned down their kingdom. So if they even want to talk to people in their province, they will say, you scatter their kingdom. So that was giving the British like encouragement. So that is why they now focus on really going around those provinces or every other small tribes who normally was under the Great Benin Empire. They run into all of them to make sure all of them surrender to them. That is how British later captured the whole Nigeria later, finally. But the point is, Obaseki lived all his life free. The British never judged him. Meanwhile, the British judged every other chiefs and sentenced them to death. But he was free because he was seen as the one that complied. He was seen as the one that agreed with their alien system. So to speed and fast forward all the story, 124 years is past now, and some weeks is past now. Now we have the reincarnated same person now sitting now as a Edo State governor. Thanks to our chiefs, thanks to some mumu Edo people who don't know their history, but not to they blame the Edo people because why? Nobody they teach you anything. So you just grow like tree. You don't know what will happen for your society. But I don't blame you. But thanks to all those failures and lapses, Edo people clap Allah. Talk back, kabe do ya fe na support. Ya se gun danre monkey face not ye bonu wera wi jebe dedegbe. Ona guy supporter Obaseki. Eva ni egbe na kabo weme. Abo bas squad. Eya was a supporter of Obaseki and still supporter till today. Why? They knew something. They know there is something in these men that can destroy and undermine our traditional institution, because his secret goal is to make sure we get rid of that traditional institution so that this so-called alien system will not be the order of the day. That has always been the plan. So now they want to bring this artifact back. When Nimake Van, we are crying and screaming for this artifact to be brought back. Now Obaseki want to claim a 419 NGO and say he's the one that is bringing back Benin artifact. Why? He need a legacy. Obaseki need a legacy which he don't have. Close to 8 years in governor. All the lies he told the supporters who is clapping for him. Nothing to show for it. So now he needs something. And what is now high is, I do bowa mi go na pa ya jere awe re Governor Obaseki I degbe ya fiabo na mi. No, it will not work for you. That's why we have rise now. For it to work for you, we are telling the Germans to keep it. We are telling the world to keep that stolen artifacts. We like it to be with them instead of it to be with you and your greedy friends. Because now we have trust issues with you. We don't trust you anymore, Obaseki. Mama Ede 3D print you is what you want to print and bring to us. We don't believe you anymore because you are not representing us. You are not listening to us. You don't support the way forward and the interest of Edo. Oguname, why will you say so? I say so because normally Edo man is supposed to be the NDDC chairman. Obaseki Nakan command. Edo man is supposed to be the national chairman. Because of his selfish interest, he Nakan command. Anybody will not support him, he destroyed their hotels and houses. That can come on. So all he cares about is him, his agenda, his team, which he believes support his agenda. If you want to see Obaseki finish, you be a friend. Disagree with him. If you not pursue you, come up for a house. If you want test time, now go disagree with her. Say, my governor, I did not agree with you. He go pursue you, block your line. Because he don't need that. All he needs is a slaves, humble slaves. For me, it's not new, because I knew when he was alive before in his past life, he was the one selling slaves. Don't forget he was the one controlling the economy of Benin. So he will be selling slaves at black market without our Oba. If you have to know this man. Managa ragbon vi ragbon mawa henye mana ho kwoni agwa agwali hiamawe. So just leave that man. Everything he's doing is not in the interest of Edo people. What is his plan now? Look at Edo. Ask yourself, you Edo man, when over Edo, negbue. Genouji ni mani Edo me. Backbone ni mawajena, I walk your Edo. Wo ujok bakekan, ni mame. Wo ujini is our traditional institution. Without that, we are just nothing. That's the only thing that gave us respect. That's the only thing that gives us pride. That's the only thing that the world used to address us. So whenever you say, I am from the ancient Great Benin Kingdom, people respect you because they know the history. They know the handwork of your ancestors. And Obaseki has come now, want to destroy this. We will not be alive, Obaseki. Now the beg where I destroy our only existing identity. Yeah, time there. God's work, pardon here, Governor, or Domuemia, or West Africa, Yamuna. We need a Benin Royal Museum so that all those stand as a remembrance again. Atere, Ana Hoko, Ana Zagedo, Ana Manayejo, Masawebo, Ana Munenemi, Ana Legbe Muade, Ana Domuyema. We will write books on it. We will document it. Not EMOWA. What is EMOWA? Bibobo, fucking name you call it. You are your scam group. Una say all Edo people door. Because now they see some move for social media. We don't know themselves. All those ones where their brain cells don't die. Una can't they use them now, take a picture of everybody. When we hear donate guan where people don't know. This billionaire where that girl keep us for hotel that day. If to say that can't happen, how many of you know say a dope person your day where get that kind of media where be billionaire? We many for different corners. We know the two want show ourselves. So Obaseki see us finish. So if you are a dope patriot and you quiet, you can't say you left Obaseki. You can't say if you that guy. You can't say if you PDP. It means say you have lost your souls and you go pay the price. And if you be family of Obaseki, you dare alive, they breathe now, and you keep quiet. Because now your brother, senior brother, will not get sense. You don't want to talk to her. You can't. Not forget to. Not forget say nothing to Obaseki also. Oh, guan son guan varade. Oh, libère la Obaseki lioko wala dian. Anemi rock paro wa negweke no ride. Igiogba uwa de uwa yore. If your Obaseki, if una know so una know they support this una mumu senior brother, make una do press conference. Mona denounce that his decision. Say una not there for him to disrespect our Oba and our tradition, so that we all go know. Because na area na gbagbo yagbe. If Obaseki continue like this, different people go get time, eh? Different people now go get time. Mona not say na so your wish. My booster, why, eh? Go check those state record. Go see who they vote. You'll see and say, we will know the vote. Now many pass all of una where they from politician, where they from supporter, where they from vote. We know they vote. You know why? Our soul never agree that defeat. We never submit to that alien system where they impose on us. When they say, me with the work on. We never really agree. So it makes us know they to get interest on una issue. That's why even if you do your work, Obaseki, you not doing as a governor, you not concern us with the talk. You never hear me come out the talk, say, we get support, where the enemy power plant, where this one, where this, it concern me. You not concern me because me not expect anything from you. Me never they see you as anything. Me never send. Now una know what to carry on. But when you get to do with our traditional institution, don't go there. Don't go there. And even if the old Edo people quiet, we not go quiet. Because why? First time the history of Edo. Now we na carry Orue. Manari Orue no talk. The Dutchland, and we demand for the ancestors to rise. And they rise now. These people now say they want brigand. You now, how can they form a Kalutu? You how can they form now? You smart, now you the governor, now you get impunity, now you sabi treating people. Or Zwonoba Zenoro, your social media warlord. If they threaten people, may they not come beneath just because they know they support you. Mona not worry. Mona not worry. If we not start to stand for what it be truth now, Edo egu warokpa. Egu warokpa. Wamen wayaku. Wamen ore kendoni. Uwa ogori biekano. Uwa ogori biekano. Because when I get some chiefs where they stay on our back, they say, fire down, nothing they happen. Go on, na we. Now they give una mind. But una no worry. Both una and waiting they give una mind. Una time don't end now. So I not to get una time. All I have to just say now is this. If you be a Edo man, you be a Edo woman, you know, say, you still get soul. You know, say, you value the sacrifice and the selfless nature of your ancestors. We want march go Berlin. We don't already talk to them. We just want to let march go there. They don't know already. They don't see everything already. We don't want to let march go there. Because since Obaseki want disgrace us, he want to say we're not there organized. No problem. Maybe we are naked for market. We want to go there, go tell and say we not trust Nigeria government. We not trust Governor Obaseki. Nigeria government is corrupt. Governor Obaseki is corrupt. So we not fit trust our ancestral inheritance in their hand. If they know, say they want brigand, may they give her to the palace. May they give her to the custom and the tradition and people where they maintain that tradition. We not recognize any of this government because why? When una come tifan, una not tifan for Lai Mohammed Papa has, una not tifan for Obaseki Papa has, na for Egwa. Palace beneath people hand now for tifan, and now we go see the token that 120 million euro where you put your hand Obaseki, you know reach your hand. We don't open yash put now, you know reach your hand again. You forget. You forget all those scam formats when they try one position to take position German. We want to expose you now. If Germans put you for blacklist Obaseki, your all don't finish for this life. In case you don't know. So just retreat now or wait and see what we go do to you physically and what your ancestors go do to you and your family spiritually. In both sides, you will be fucked. That is what is coming for you now. So while you're though, come join us. Come join us. Now we be the great Queen IDIA Eyes. We don't fair do one, we'll still do one again. Come join us. Not be the one who fair do. Some of you they insult us. See you now, they do juju for Europe. Una they protest, una arrest. Una not see na. The protest we protest, una not see and say work. The juju we do for Europe, una not see and say work. So now we see the call now. Whether una come or una not come, we go still do one. But if una come, if it still makes sense, go to show say many Edo people still get so. But if una no one come say Obaseki don't cast spell on all of una. Now let talk back. I was one even social media. They just share small money for una. Una begin can they shout or social. Yedo auwa awana. Il vient donner yo. Il vient donner radé oriria gbekwe man ibere. Why do I zwo social media? Here no a platform here. No eti guan. No call me again now because I did the mood to take the swear for some people. No your time my number for now. Sorry, I not swear for you. I like you, but not that my number for now, please. So make una just wake up, and time don't come now. May we speak. We must speak. If they like, may they threaten our papa. If they like, may they go kidnap our mama. If they like, may they kidnap our family. If they like, may they say, may we not come the land again, say, and then can be urban, and then they banish people from Edo. If we go still speak. If we come on a kill, if we not kill. We don't ready. After all, we don't know what to be life. That now, what we don't be ready for. So if you want to do anything, feel free. If you don't want to do anything, feel free to do anything you want to do. So we don't want to continue doing this type of nonsense. We'll come there. We know if we come talk. Governor, who be governor? Honorary state governor. No, the person slap Macron that day. Go see what the lawyer they talk. The lawyer say slap him because Macron no wear mask and he can't come close to her. They no carry gun say you shoot and beg. No, but the Edo state governor go reform tyrant. The reform like say now you can be the first governor where they see for the world. And you get some kind of talks. All those kind of boys where hunger be done they frustrate. Like our battle they will be done dog for Mexico. Where they found talk about talk. If you talk for this issue about if you talk for this issue, the way you will take collect for that Benin, the way you will take who since politics. This one na personal thing. Not your talk for this our traditional matter. Just continue the brainwash all those your people where you dey brainwash, say talk back, continue your social media campaign where they pay you, they do. Leave our traditional issue common for una mouth. The same thing we advise anybody where they form say na it be talk back. We not concern una talk back. May una advise una senior brother, una oga, una leader. May it come on hand for Benin people traditional activities. Because we know they follow una drag allocation. Palace not they follow una drag allocation. The resources of the land are not the control. We know they drag them. With the traditional people, now they asking and say, allocation of this motto, how una take on spend that? We don't ever ask any of una where they say una be government. Then Obaseki now can go they collide with a year going. See the mumu plan Obaseki get.